My name's Jay, and I'm a teacher here at Yoga One in Abu Dhabi. And today I'm going to be taking you through a morning mobility practice. I started doing this practice whilst I was traveling. Quite often when you travel, you spend a lot more time seated, you're out of your routine, you might sleep in different beds. And this was a practice that I could come to every morning, could simply roll out of bed in my pajamas, get onto the floor, didn't need any equipment, could use a towel. It works anytime, any place, anywhere, to get into all the joints of my body, to find mobility, to get me ready to move on and enjoy the rest of my day. So we're going to start today in child's pose. Coming onto all fours, taking the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch, sitting the hips back towards your heels. And then starting to just soften your fingertips forward. The hips are softening down towards your heels. The forehead might be touching, it might not. The hands are softened. Allow yourself just to notice any sensations that are showing up in the body. And then let yourself notice your breath. The breath allows us to come to the present moment. So notice how it's showing up just now, without judging it as you inhale. Just feel the expansion. And then as you exhale, notice the softness. Breathing into your back body, breathing into your belly. Feeling that expansion. As you soften and ground on your exhale, the hips might start to move back towards the heels. The forehead might soften down towards your mat. Your chest sinks down towards your mat through your shoulders. On your next inhale, you can start to reach your fingertips further forward, pressing into your palms still. Feeling that lengthening sensation down the arms, into the armpits, down the side body. And then finding an ebb and flow of movement with your breath. So as you inhale, walking the hands forward. And as you exhale, pushing the hips back, keeping the length in the upper body. If you want a little bit more, you might start to press into your fingertips and lift the palms of your hands. Walking your fingertips forward, lengthening, breathing here, inhaling. And then as you exhale, keeping those fingertips where they are as you push the hips back. Feel that stretch into the arms, the armpits, the side body. Feel the compression of your hips, your shins on your mat. And then as you inhale, lifting your head up, just walk your hands over to your right, bringing the belly over your right thigh, softening the back of the neck and reaching through the fingertips again. That left hand's reaching towards the top right corner of your mat. That left hip is pushing back towards your heel. You're reaching through your right fingertips to find length in the right side as well. Take a full breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then as you inhale, walk your hands back through center and walk your hands over to your left. Reaching your right fingertips, pressing that right hip back. Reaching through your left fingertips. If it feels better to have the palms on the hand, or the palms of the hand on the floor, please just lower them down. And then as you inhale, come back to center. And just find your way into a tabletop. You might rock back and forth a little bit in all fours. Just finding a little bit of movement. Shifting the shoulders over the wrists. You can lift your feet, tuck your toes, press your heels back. Again, noticing if you're doing this first thing in the morning, what feels good here? Where do you need to move? Where do you want to send your breath? Where do you want to find space? And then coming into your tabletop position, pressing the hands down, fingertips, finger knuckles, pressing the shins down. Pressing the tops of your feet down, starting to move through your cat and cow now. So as you inhale, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, pull your heart space forward. And then as you exhale, lengthen the tailbone, draw the navel in round the spine, coming into your cat pose. Moving here, inhaling. And exhaling. Do 2 more, just like this. Feel the extension of the spine. You can draw the shoulder blades together, lift the chin. And then feel the roundness of your spine, the flexion of your spine as the shoulder blades spread. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then come back to your tabletop and just start to make some circles here. So shifting the shoulders over the wrists. The circles can start small, moving in a clockwise direction to start with. And then you can start to push the hips back. And bring the shoulders over your wrists as you bend your elbows. And then change direction, again, starting the circle small. Just feeling how your joints are feeling, noticing, bringing your breath, awareness to your body, and then making those circles a little bit bigger, pressing that left hip back, right hip back, and then bringing those shoulders over your wrists. Let it feel fluid. Let it feel intuitive, and then slowly coming back to your tabletop. From here, press your left hand down, reach your right arm up, take a twist. Then we're going to thread the needle. So as you inhale, reach those right fingertips up. As you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. And we're going to do this again. As you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, thread that right hand through. 3 more times. As you inhale, reaching that arm up. Every time you're reaching, you might reach a little bit further. You're bending into your left elbow. Inhale as you reach, bending that left elbow as you thread. 1 more. Inhale as you reach this arm up. This next exhale threads this right arm underneath. Brings your right ear to the mat. Presses the right shoulder onto your mat. You might start to roll a little bit more, looking over your left shoulder towards the ceiling, towards the sky. You can walk your left fingertips forward, pressing into your fingertips again as you gaze underneath your left armpit. And then breathe. Keep the hips high. Sliding that left hand back in front of your face, reach that right arm up, take a twist. And then as you exhale, lower your right hand down. We do the same thing on the left side. Take an inhale, rise your left arm up. As you exhale, thread your left arm underneath, left ear to the mat, right elbow bends. 4 more times. Inhale and exhale. Every time you're lifting that left arm up, you can lean back a little bit more. Thread it underneath. Twice more. Inhale as you lift, reach through your fingertips, find space. Exhale. Take 1 more inhale. And then as you exhale, that left hand threads. Pressing into your left shoulder. You can press into your right fingertips. Roll onto that left shoulder a little bit more, maybe gazing up towards the sky. If that feels okay in your neck, reaching your right hand forward, looking underneath your right armpit. Breathing here, feeling that lengthening in the back, pressing into your left shoulder. And then drawing that right hand back in front of your face, pressing the floor away, reaching that left arm up. And then as you exhale, releasing that left hand down. Now coming into the wrists, turn your fingertips out to the right. Your wrists are facing each other, and then shift right to left, left to right. 2 more, breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. Good, and then turn your fingertips towards your knees. Pressing into your thumb and your fingertips, start to lean back, push your hips back, and then shift slightly forward. The heels of the hands can lift, the fingertips and the finger knuckles stay down. For more sensation, the knees get closer to the fingertips. For less, the knees move back. The breath stays steady. Inhaling forward, exhaling pushes the hips back, lifts the heels of the hands. Good, and then from here, come onto the tops of your hands. Turn your palms up to face your face. You're on the tops of your hands, palms facing up, arms nice and long, and then start to make some fists. Squeeze your hands, creating a clenched fist. You're going to do 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2. And you can stay here, keep doing this. You might bend into your elbows and then push up. Bending and pushing. Do a couple more here. Good. And then from here, release your hands. Plant your palms down. You might just make some small circles around your wrists. Clockwise for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then anti-clockwise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, tuck your toes. You're going to walk your hands back towards your knees, setting the hips down towards your heels. Coming into this broken toe position. Might wiggle a little bit from side to side, stretching the fascia of your foot. You might need to lift your hips up and then lower down. At the same time, you can circle your wrists. And then sweep the arms all the way up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, just cactus the arms, lift the heart space, feel the shoulder blades move towards each other. Then sweep that right arm underneath your left, coming into a Garudasana, eagle arm. Lift the elbows, reach the fingertips. You can lean back. With a little bit more weight on your toes. As you inhale, rise the arms all the way back up again. And then as you exhale, cactus the arms again, lean back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sweep the left arm underneath the right, lift the elbows, reach the fingertips away. Take a breath, feel the shoulder blades spreading. Gently unwind your arms, reach the arms all the way up. As you exhale, bring your hands down, release your toes. You might circle your ankles, circle your wrists, tap your feet. And then we're moving to downward facing dog. So tucking the toes, lifting the tailbone, pushing the hips back and up, coming into your Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. You can pedal your feet, lift alternate heels. You can lift your heels really high to get into the balls of your feet. And then hands shoulder distance or a little bit wider as you bounce the chest, sink the chest, soften the chest towards your thighs. Softening the back of your neck as you nod your head yes and shake your head no. Pressing the chest towards the thighs, softening the heels towards your mat as your inner thighs roll towards each other. Hips moving up and back as you draw those front ribs in. And then as you inhale, lift your heels. Roll yourself forward. You're coming into a high plank pose, top of a push-up. Press the floor away, protract the shoulders. As you exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin, or lower all the way onto your belly, sliding onto your belly. Point your toes. You're coming into Bhujangasana. Bring your hands either side of your ribs, thumbs in your armpits. Draw your shoulders back. Point your toes, firm your thighs. Take an inhale, peel the heart. Baby cobra. Now from here, lift the arms. Draw the elbows down towards your waist. Press your toes down, firm your thighs. Back of the neck is long. The gaze is just slightly ahead of the top edge of your mat, maybe to your nose. And you're going to reach. You're going to have to move back. You're going to reach your hands forward. Keeping the toes down as you exhale. Reach the arms back. Inhale, brings the arms forward. Exhale, reaches the hands back. Toes stay down. Breathing in, reach the arms forward. Exhale, squeeze the bum and the belly. Inhale, back of the neck is long. Reach them back. Good, do one more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, reaches back. As you reach back, interlace your hands. Reach your fist back. Lift the fist away from your body. Lift your legs. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, soften onto your mat. Release your hands. You can wiggle your hips. Take a breath. And then again, reaching your hands back, interlacing your fingers, drawing the shoulders back, lifting the fist away from your bum. Inhale, lift again, Shalabhasana with a bite. Inhale, hold it here for 5 breaths. Inhale, 2. Keep lengthening the crown of the head, toes away. Big toes come to touch, inner thighs hug in. Inhale, 3. Keep reaching the toes back, lifting the arms. Last inhale here. As you exhale, gently release. You can wiggle your hips, maybe turn your head, left ear onto your mat, soften through your glutes, heels out, toes in. Turn your head the other way to stretch the neck evenly. Maybe you have stacked your hands and bring your forehead onto your hands. Like this. That's always an option. And then sliding your hands back, tucking your toes, pressing back through or forward. You're coming back to a downward facing dog. Hips go high. Pedal your feet, move your hips, move your head to create some space. Bounce the chest. From here now, I want you to lift your heels and come into a floating child's pose, dropping your hips towards your heels, knees hovering. And then you're going to press back up into downward facing dog. 4 more times. You're going to lift your heels, press your hips back towards your heels. Keep reaching through your fingertips, coming into this floating child's pose. And then the hips go back up. Lowering the hips towards the heels, knees hover above your mat, arms reaching, pressing into fingertips. Do 2 more of these. Hips down. Press up. Chest towards your thigh. Heels up. Hips back, hover. Good, press back. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Find a forward fold at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet. Sit your hips down. You're coming into your Malasana. Press your palms together. Forearms come parallel to the floor if you can. You're pressing the elbows out as you hug the knees in. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently releasing your hands down, coming back into that forward fold. And then inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the legs, hands to shins or your thighs. Exhale as you fold. We're coming into a chair pose, so sit your hips back and sweep the arms up, biceps by your ears, knees back, shins back. Press the outer edges of the feet away from each other. Hug the inner thighs. As you exhale, fold forward again, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold again, heel toe out. Sit down into your Malasana again. Palms to touch. Exhale, fold forward, heel toe your feet back towards each other, they're hip distance. Inhale, halfway. Exhale as you fold. You're coming back to Utkatasana chair pose. Sit the hips, rise the arms. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Heel toe, you're coming into your Malasana. Sit the hips down, palms to touch. This time, maybe reaching the right arm out to the side. Let me face you. So as you reach your right arm out to the side, the right triceps on the inside of your right knee, that left hand can come to your left knee as you look over your left shoulder. Maybe reach that left arm up. And then slowly come back to center, palms to touch. Releasing your left arm on the inside of your inner thigh, inner leg. Right hand to your right knee, look over your right shoulder, or lift that arm up. And then you're coming back to your Malasana. You're still at the back of your mat. Release your hands down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ragdoll up. Stack the spine, chins at your chest, arms are heavy, lengthening the tailbone down, hugging your front ribs in. You'll slowly come up to standing, rolling your shoulders, maybe circling your wrists and your ankles, giving everything a little bit of a shake as you just walk to the top of your mat. Find Tadasana at the top of your mat, lengthen the tailbone down, hug your front ribs in. Take an inhale, rise your arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, thighs to floor. Exhale, fold. You're coming back to your Malasana. Heel toe, sit the hips down. Now, in this Malasana, we're going to try to find a little bit of movement. So, hands can be at your heart center. Your arms might be reaching forward, or they can be kind of just finding balance. And as you lift that right heel, lower your right knee down. And then lower the right heel down, left knee. Bring it back. So you're pivoting on your toes as the heels lift, just dropping those knees to the center. You're going to do 2 more to each side. 2. And 1. And then come back to your Malasana. Press the triceps against your inner thighs. Forearms are parallel to the floor. As you exhale, release your hands down. You're at the top of your mat. You're stepping back. Downward facing dog. Hips go high. Inhale, lift your heels, roll yourself forward, find that high plank. Exhale, knees and chest, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, find your back bend cobra. Maybe you're pressing into your hands, pressing into the tops of your feet, pulling your heart through your upper arm bones into your upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg. You're going to bend your right knee, open that right hip. Circle your knee. You're going to move it in a circle for 3. So clockwise. And then anti-clockwise once, twice. Keep pressing evenly through your hands. And then simply step that right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Bring your hands onto your right thigh. And then pull your right hip back, lengthen the tailbone down. You're just going to start to shift that right knee over your right ankle. And then pull it back. So bringing that right knee forward. Spine stays nice and long. Pull it back. It comes over the ankle. Pulls it back. 2 more. So when we walk up the stairs, when we tend to bend down, the knees do go over our ankles. So it's just a nice movement to make. Good. And then from here, bring your hands to your hips, lengthen your tailbone down. Rise your arms up. Now squeezing that left glute, maybe lean the chest back a little bit, feel the opening in that front left hip flexor. As you exhale, bring your hands back to your thigh. You might tuck your left toe and move your left knee back, bending your left knee towards your glute, reaching that left hand back and drawing your left heel towards your butt. Lengthen the tailbone down. Use your right hand against your right thigh to lean back so the spine stays nice and long. Keep drawing the left heel in. If you want to reach your right hand back and grab the foot with both hands, you might grab your ankle, draw your shoulders and kick your foot into your hands, lifting your chest, squeezing your left glute. Take another breath. Gently release your right hand, release your left hand. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot to the outside edge of your mat. Coming up onto your hands, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, and now shift forward and back. So you're shifting the shoulders over the wrist. You can lift the heel and the toe. Try to keep the big toe mound Grounded as you shift forward. And then circle the hips once, twice, 3 times, and then the other way. And then if you can, coming onto your forearms, softening the forearms down, pressing your left forearm down, reach your right arm up, take a twist. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that right hand down. Inhale, reaches it up. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale. 2 more. Know that you can always lower that left knee down. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Open. Exhale, bring your forearms down. Round the spine, protract your shoulders. And then draw the heart forward, coming into a cow pose. Round the spine, cat pose. And then come into your cow pose. Do that once more. So you're rounding the spine, protracting your shoulders, and then pulling that heart forward. Coming back up onto your hands, press your left hand down, right hand to your inner thigh. Open that right inner groin area. The instep can lift. Roll your shoulders back, soften the shoulders away from your ears. Gently release your right hand down, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, step back. Downward facing dog, you can pedal your feet, move your hips. Inhale, lift your heels, roll yourself forward, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, sliding onto your belly, finding your belly, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go high. Lift that left leg nice and high, bend your left knee, open your left hip. Circling that hip 3 times, clockwise and anti-clockwise, doesn't matter which one you do first. Maybe flexing and pointing the foot to get into the ankle. Change direction, once, twice, 3 times. And then lengthen the leg, look between your hands, step your left foot between your hands, and then lower your right knee down. Bring your hands to your front thigh. Pull your left hip back. You can tuck that back toe. Squeeze your right glute. And now, keeping the spine straight, start to bend into your left knee. Left knee goes over your left ankle, and then it comes back. So you inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, trying to keep the spine nice and long. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, do 2 more just like this. Knees moving over the ankle. Good, and then move back, rise the arms all the way up. Cactus the arms, open the chest. You can reach the hands behind you this time, interlacing your fingers, reaching the fists back. And then into your left knee, opening that right hip flexor, rising the arms up, left hand to your left thigh, reach that right arm up. And then you might need to move that right knee back a little bit. Bringing your hands to your front thigh, start to bend your right knee towards your right glute, reaching your right hand back, drawing your right heel to your right glute. Lengthen the tailbone, pull the belly away from your front thigh. You're moving the hips back. You have to balance here. Breathing in, squeeze that right glute. Breathing out, and again, you can reach that left hand back to grab the foot, and then draw the shoulders back, pressing foot to hand, hand to foot. Pull the belly away from your front thigh, lengthen the tailbone down, spine is long for 3, 2, and 1. Gently releasing, bringing both hands to the inside of your left foot, heel toeing that left foot out to the side, lifting your back knee, pressing your right heel back, and now shifting back and forth. Once. And as you shift back onto your heel, the toes can lift, and as you shift forward, the heel can lift. And then make a circle. Once. And then change direction. 3, 2, and 1. You can always lower the knee down and keep the knee up. We're going to try and come onto the forearms. Keep pressing into the big toe mound of that left foot. If you want the knee up, it's up. Pressing the right forearm down, reach that left arm up, come into a twist. If it feels better to do this on your hands, you will. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lowering the knee down as you need. Inhale to lift. Exhale. 2 more. Breathing in, opens. Exhale. Inhale, opens. Exhale. Lower both forearms down as you inhale. Come forward into your cow pose. Pull the heart forward. As you exhale, protract the shoulders around the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Do that once more. Breathing in, pulling the heart forward, breathing out. And then from here, coming to center. Coming back up onto your hands, pressing your right hand down, lowering your right knee if it's not down, and bringing that left hand to that inner thigh, roll that left shoulder back. Inhaling. Look over your left shoulder. Soften that right elbow. Lift your left instep. Release your hands down. Tuck your back toe. Step back. Downward facing dog. You can pedal your feet, move your hips from side to side. Maybe soften the hips back towards your heels. We're coming into a 90-90. So now stepping that right foot forward, paralleling your shin up to the top edge of your mat as you soften your right hip down onto your mat. That left knee is also bent at 90-90. Or you can start to extend that left leg back, pressing it into the top of your foot. It doesn't have to look pretty. That right knee might move out a little bit. Feeling that stretch in that right outer hip. Bring hands either side of that right shin. Roll your shoulders back. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, draw your shoulders back, lift your heart. Exhale. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, fold, coming onto your forearms, palms together, hands down, soften your chin towards your chest. If you want to find a little bit more, you might bring your forearms to touch, your palms to touch, and then as you inhale, you'll lift. And then as you exhale, you'll lower. You can do that twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhaling, you'll feel that in your right hip. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Lower, soften. Slowly release both hands down. Draw your right knee in. Lean back. We're simply going to switch over to the other side. So now that left shin parallels up. Your right knee is bent. You're in that 90-90 shin box position. Or you'll start to wiggle that right leg back. That left hip stays down, left knee moves out. Just so it's in line with or slightly wider than that left hip. Hands frame your front shin. Take an inhale as you lift. Exhale as you dive forward. Inhale, lift, exhale. Once more, breathing in, breathing out. As you inhale, you'll lift. And then soften both forearms down. Pause here. Your palms might be together. Your hands can be apart. There's no hard and fast rules here. Feel your left outer hip stretching. And then again, you can stay here or work your strength in mobility. Press your palms, your forearms together as you inhale. You'll lift your elbows. As you exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Oh, this is hard. Inhale to lift. Exhale, soften, lower. Hold it here. Take a breath. Your next inhale walks your hands back. Draws your right knee. Brings you into a seat. Draw the soles of your feet together. Knees out to the side. Grab your ankles, roll your shoulders back, lengthen your spine, and then press your elbows into your inner thighs, inner knee. As you push the knees up and pull the heart forward, you can soften the chin towards the chest. Create a little bit of traction. So you're pressing the knees up as you push the knees down, pulling the heart forward. And then slowly coming all the way back up. Draw your knees towards each other. You're going to lie on your belly. We're coming into broken branch, broken wing. Lie on your belly. And now bring your right arm out to the side in line with your right shoulder, right ear to the mat. You're going to roll yourself over onto your right shoulder. And then just gently roll yourself back again. And then do that again. Roll yourself. And then come back. Do it once more, rolling over. This time you might hold it. You might start to reach that left hand back. If there's a bit more space, you can bend your elbow, lift the elbow. It's a little bit higher than your shoulder and roll. Doesn't feel good for my right shoulder. That left foot might land. Take another 2 breaths. And then slowly rolling onto your belly. Release your right hand down. We do the left side. Left ear to the mat, left arm out to the side. Roll onto your left side. And then roll back. So this side for me is a little bit tighter. Roll onto your left side. I can definitely feel the clicks and the opening this way. Come back. And then roll again one more time. This time you can stay here. If you want to bend your elbow, you can. This time that right foot might land. You can reach your right hand back. Bring your right hand to your hip. Try to soften your neck. Find your breath. From here, slowly release. Come onto your belly. Release your hands down. You can roll your shoulders. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders, pressing back into a child's pose. Take a full breath here. You can reach the fingertips. You can make this active. And then walking your hands back towards you to come up to a seat. And this morning, or not this morning, today in this practice, in this morning mobility flow, coming to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands onto your knees, rolling your shoulders back, lengthening the spine, bringing the hands either side of your hips, rising your arms all the way up. And then releasing that right hand down, reaching the right fingertips, press the left sit bone down, lengthen through your left side body, soften the shoulder. As you inhale, slowly coming back through center, take a twist, left hand behind you, right hand onto your knee, roll your shoulders, press the hand into your knee to create a deeper twist as you gaze over your left shoulder. As you inhale, come back through center, reach the arms all the way up. Left hand down, start to lengthen through that right side, press the right sit bone down, you can gaze up, move the head up, soften that left shoulder. And then as you inhale, slowly coming up, taking a twist, left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lever against the knee and the fingertips behind you to twist a little bit deeper. And then on your next inhale, slowly coming back to center. Fingertips can come forward, chin to your chest. You might sway a little bit, feeling sensation in the back. And then walking your hands back to come into a comfortable seat. From here, if you would like to find a Shavasana, I'll invite you to lie down on your back. Or maybe if it is your morning practice, if you have just rolled out of bed, you want to find a comfortable seated position and find a seated meditation. You've moved, you've breathed, hopefully found your breath inside your body, brought yourself to the present moment. You can feel that all of your joints have moved, and you can find some stillness in your seat here. I invite you to rest here for as long as you wish. If you're ready, or when you're ready to move on. I invite you to bring your hands to your heart space. Softening the gaze, closing the eyes, pausing in gratitude for your breath, for your body, and for the time that you have dedicated to moving and connecting mind, body, breath, this practice. As always, it's such a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me online.